Welcome to Maylee Got Some Tea. I got a future, we got a future. Don't mess with people who don't got a future. Yes, that's right. Welcome to Maylee Got Some Tea. We do not play over here. We got future and we do got some tea. Let's get it.
Hey, welcome to Making Got Some Tea. So today I have an amazing host for you today is my best friend. Her name is Crystal, and I'm happy that she came today. I'm happy that she's supporting me. She is my bestest friend, and she's supporting about anything that I do, and I really do appreciate it. And for other people, as well, they do support me, but they have a lot of things going on. I do understand, and I'm not gonna judge anybody and things like that. Okay. So, welcome my friend, Kate Crystal. Go ahead. You can say hi to the people.
Hey everyone, how are you?
So this is my friend. Her name is Crystal. She's a very good friend of mine. We've been our up and down, and we have been friends for so many years. We had our foul backs, and we had God bring us back together, which is the most amazing thing in my entire life, and I never regret it ever again. And we've been through so much. It's like you don't even understand. We are like sisters. We say the most craziest things. She's like my sister, my blood, and she supported me. Doesn't matter what the hell I do, she's my number one fan, and I love her to death. And I love her so much. And there's nothing I cannot do without this girl. Like, she's amazing. So me and my friend Crystal, me and my manager have sent me a topic, and we were talking about the Dominique Jackson. She was reacting to a young lady about the Shanquella case. It was a young lady. She was reacting to her about Shanquella. The person who harmed the Shanquella had harmed her. The person who harmed her was spreading rhetoric about her being a transgender woman, and Sean the what's her name again? I forgot. The What's her name again, Crystal?
Dominique Jackson.
Dominique Johnson. I'm very sorry. Dominique Jackson. I don't know how to pronounce all people's name now. Dominique Jackson. And she kind of feel kind of offended by that because let's be honest, me like her as a transgender, because I see both sides of both different stories. I like both, conflict, everything. For this for the trans woman, when you saying stuff like this, and you spreading this kind of stuff, this false accusation, because let me tell you something. Since Shanquella Jackson, the person who murdered Shanquella Jackson, they have also confirmed that she's also a real female. She's not a male. So that was kind of insulting for you to put that kind of thing out there to make her seem that this person was or a man, because she was jealous of this woman because this and this and this and that, when really that's not the case, because that's kind of insulting. Don't you think? It's kind of insulting for you to put that rhetoric out there. And I also understand there was a line that this young the trans woman said as well. She has said that didn't sit right with some people. I'm not saying for all, but one of my managers didn't sit right. She said that, oh, me and you, us as me and you are different things. And I kind of understand what she mean by that, but I also understand why other people feel some type of way. Because my manager sent it to me, she felt like, you as a trans woman, you felt, you feel like a real woman. Why did you have to say like, oh, me and you are different? Aren't we like the same? Are we like women the same as well? But I kind of understand where the trans woman was coming from, because I wasn't, born in this, I feel like a real woman, and I just did everything, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of understand what the trans woman was talking about. And I think other people take it differently, that's just me. I don't know. So what do you think, Crystal?
I think she was, defending her people, yes.
Yes. Yes, I do feel that too.
But
So I
then
just
again,
oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. It's okay. Then again, the way she insulted the lady, it's like
Damn.
you telling her to go get her braids, her like dreads redone.
Praise
Like,
God. And she read that lady like to the filth. I'm telling you, she read her to the filth. Because let's be completely honest. Like, I am a trans person, And I'm not saying for me, I'm saying she's a trans woman. And then you putting that rhetoric out there that, oh, this person was trans or this and that. And you making that type of assumption, like you see how, because let me tell you how it looks to her, it makes her feel like, oh, this is what transgender people do. They just are real women and this and da 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 da. And I understand where she's coming from, because I'm not gonna sit here and say myself like I don't understand where she's coming from, because as a woman, like from that, as a woman from that community, it's kind of insulting to put that thing out there, and it's really kind of dangerous, because it makes trans women seem some type of way. It makes real women who cis women make look at trans women differently. They make them seem like, oh, they just are real women, they like because they have a vagina, they can have kid, they can do that. It makes them feel like that's what they're trying to, put out there, but that's not true. And that was kind of insulting. So I see why she was frustrated and very like disrespected why that person did that, because it's kind of disrespectful, don't you think, to say something about somebody that is not true and putting that false accusation out there, because it makes people from that community look some type of way. And I also understand from other people, like my manager and other people, some of the comments, I don't see it, but I gotta scroll down to see it. Some people said when she said, me and you female are so different thing. I understand what y'all saying, because like, you as a trans woman, you feel like a real woman. Why do you have to say yourself that you are different? Do you like, what I'm saying? Why do you have to say that? Don't you feel real yourself? Don't you feel like a real woman? I'm not offending any kind of people who are transgender who subscribe to me. I'm not saying that. I respect I don't give a damn who you are, gay, straight. I don't care what the category you are. I respect everybody, but we have to come here and be fair with ourselves, because if I'm coming here, I have every right to just everybody have their opinion, have my opinion as well. But I'm gonna keep it respectful at the same time. But there's some topics that we do have to talk about us people, because a lot of people community don't want to talk about it, and I'm gonna speak about it. I feel like us, you as a trans woman, and us, you feel like a real woman. And I can understand where they're coming from. Like, why would you have to say that if you are yourself as a real woman? You understand? And it's kind of something for you to feel like, oh, me and you are not the same, or this and this and that. I understand where they're coming from, but I also understand where Dominique Jackson will also coming from, because she's a trans woman, because it's kind of insulting to put that kind of stuff out there. If she feel offended, which she should, that's her community. No one should put the same thing if a white person had said something about your community. Oh, black people are this, black people are that. They're putting them in all that kind of spaces. All black people this, which is not true. It's not right. It's not right, Crystal. That's not true. It's the same. It's the same thing like that. Why put that kind of rhetoric out there for some people? Like, it's kind of insulting. You make people feel like, oh, these are the power people. This is that. That's what they are. That's what they do, and that's not true. They putting fake narrative out there that make them seem like, oh, they're bad and evil people, which is not true. It's kind of insulting for you to say that about somebody. And I doing it because I do have people, beautiful people that, that's, no gay, from the gay community, from the LGBTQ community, that follow me and watch my story. And I like, it makes me proud to see different people are watching, me, my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate, and I really do appreciate a lot, and I'm never gonna feel like, oh, this and this and that. No, but at the same time, we all have to talk about something that's going in different community. Even my community, as women, as Black women, we all have a lot of things that in our stuff, in our group, that makes people feel some type of way that is not good. That's some type of like a really bad, disgusting behavior that we have as people have to change. Doesn't matter which community it is, and it's kind of like a stigma, like it's making us feel some type of way. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like we as community, we have to talk on a certain topic, and I feel like some of us don't want to talk about it because, and I understand some the LGBTQ, because let's be honest, all y'all lives, y'all didn't have the voice. Remember, people who was gay, they hide it in secret. Remember, they wouldn't say anything to their friends or their partners. They would just leave it by themselves. It's something that was hidden. No one would know what you do. No one know if you were gay or straight or everything. But since Obama's have gave that leadway, like you can come out, don't be afraid who you are, now they have a voice, now they can speak, now they can dress how they want to, nobody cannot shame them, make them feel some type of way. It make them feel free, and I understand, and that's good. Nobody, and I feel that's really something so beautiful. No one should take that stuff away from anybody, because you've been hitting so long. No one, people would judge you, your dad or whatever it is will make fun of you, make you feel some type of way. But since you have that voice and freedom, and you finally can do what you want. I'm not saying that there's, we do have some racist and disgusting phobic biphobic people who hate you. I'm not gonna say that. Like they do. There's people who hate trans people. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, the world's a beautiful place. Oh, trans people, they have freedom. People all really like them. No, not everybody, agree with some of the LGBTQ, and that is fine. You don't have to worry about these people. All you have to worry about is you loving yourself, and love the stuff that you in, love the skin that you in, and love who you are and you were raised to be. And that's who you are, and that's who you're gonna be. And I feel like some people have some type of way with different people, how they love each other, how they do things. Back in the days, you couldn't kiss your boyfriend or your girlfriend because y'all were lesbian, because they see you got a little stare, you got the most stinkiest stare. You get what I'm saying? And for some, not for now that we in ages now in this 2020, we now have this leeway, have this freedom. I can kiss my partner, I can do whatever I want without getting judged. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna get judged this day, because there's people who still in this mindset, this like, oh, why he kissing them, why he doing this and this and that. But I also remember I was watching I Am Zoe, and I was watching his live. I'll go back, watch his live, time to time. And I remember he said something in his car. He was talking. He said, some people, they're raised different in different households. In your household, you cannot do this in top of your house. You can't kiss girls in your household. You can't be gay in your house. That's your household. But when you step outside, your household, they said, do not date, do not be gay and this and that, or this house is a strict house, this house is a different house. But when you get out that house, when you in public, you can't, you also have to respect people, because that's your household. In his household, this is how they raise. In your household, this is how you raise. And I feel like you still have to respect the person no matter what, because that's how they were raised. You shouldn't judge people how different they are. You understand? And that's how I feel about it. But at the same time, we do have stuff in different communities, and people don't want to talk about it because they make them feel like how can I say, it make them feel like, oh, we didn't have that voice. Why do we have to, the same thing with Black community. We also have our own disgusting things as well that we also need to fix. Like, for example, colorism. My biggest thing that I had went viral on my YouTube video. If y'all want to go back about the colorism, I talk about it as well. Colorism, that's the biggest issue we have in our community. We have texturism, dark skin, this versus that. We all have flaws in our community that us as community and your community that we have to fix. And y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all want to hidden it, make them seem like, oh, when we talk about it, y'all feel like, oh, we are lose, we need, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all look shocked or confused. Like, I feel this nothing doesn't make any sense. But it is makes sense, because if it didn't, people wouldn't talk about it and stuff wouldn't happen today. So I feel that's like we have to talk about stuff like this, because if we don't, it's gonna get even worse and worse and worse. And then when shit start going down, then I'll be shocked, because it's kind of confusing to me. I know if people can understand that. We still have to talk about things that's going on in each community, because if you don't, it's gonna make to a different, like a bigger issues, bigger problem. I don't understand that. So what do you think about the what Dominique Jackson said in his video about the girl Shanquella killer being a trans woman? Do you feel like he was right to check her? And do you feel like he was wrong to check her the way that she did, or do you feel some type of way the way he checked her? Which one what would you like to say?
I feel like I feel some type of way the way that he checked her.
The way that she checked her.
Yes, she checked her.
Yeah, the way she checked her, because we want to be offensive. You gotta be respectful now. She checked her.
Sorry, I
And
was daydreaming.
and what would you like to say? 'Cause I don't want to hold you back, and you don't say anything.
No, I feel like yes, she has a say so in saying that, you know, it was wrong that people say that,
Yeah.
like that girl said that the person was transgender, the one that attacked Shanquella. But then
Yeah.
again, there's a lot of blogs and stuff saying that too. So you can't just attack one person.
Yeah. And I also understand. Yeah, of course. I do see a lot of people do saying that, the woman that, that's talking about kind of being a trans woman, there's other people who also doing that as well. And I understand that don't just go by just one person. It's more people that's talking about it too, that's saying that. But I understand the frustration. It's like you can't go by a lot of people because this person is like, because at the same time she kind of is right, because you've seen other articles talking about other people, saying she's a trans woman, and you just came here into this the news in your your Instagram, whatever, TikTok, and you went in there, you went with it, and you talked about it when it's not even true. You didn't even do fact check on it, and you just ran with the person being transgender when the people that came out and they show evidence that this person is literally like a real woman. She's not a trans woman at all. She's a real woman. And it was kind of insulting. You understand?
Hmm.
And I do understand where she's coming from, and what she was trying to say. And I understand both sides. I'm not gonna sit here and be biased as hell and say myself that I'm not gonna stand, each by different perspective. I understand both sides. I'm not, because when my manager was speaking about it, and I understand where she was coming from. You know, I 100% where she was coming from, because when she said that line, it's like, don't you feel like you as a woman, don't you feel like a real woman? Don't you feel like a real woman? Why did y'all feel like, oh, you have to say that, oh, me or you are a different thing? If you are different, that means that you agree that you are what you are. You are trans, and I'm a woman, and we're whole different things. Are you trying to admit something? I understand where she's coming from, but I also have to understand where Dominique Jackson was coming. I also understand where she's coming from, because it's a something for her community that people are putting that kind of rhetoric out there, make them feel like they're kind of evil people. They're here jealous of real women. They were born real women, this and that, like that. That's what it makes them feel. And I understand where she was coming from. I'm not gonna take what her pain and what how she feel about that conversation, because our real article came out there that she's a real woman. She's not trans, which it was insulting. And I understand 100% where she's coming from. So anybody who's a trans woman in my book, I understand exactly where she's coming from. But I also have to be fair and give my own opinion, because a lot of people are gonna sit and be like, oh, this and that, because a lot of people don't want to sit here and be honest with themselves. A lot of people will be like, oh, I'm transphobic, this and this and that. A lot of people like to put the, oh, you're transphobic when you speaking things that's going on in that community that's really fucked up. If that's what you want to call me, then it is what it is. But I also have to speak what's going on, and which is factual.
But you want to know what's crazy?
Yeah.
People like to say that, oh, it's transphobic this, transphobic that, but they're the
Yes.
same people that like to judge, this, that, and the third. Like
Yeah.
how Dominique Jackson judged that woman.
Yeah.
It was just wrong. It was just wrong. I feel like she's trying to put that woman in check.
Yes.
But then again, you know, the way she could have done it was she could have done it classy. She didn't do it classy. She just dragged her and she judged her. You can't be judgmental if you're trying to set somebody straight, because
Yes.
that's going to come back to her.
Yeah. And I definitely understand. You
And
know.
race does play a part in this. It's you don't see other people talking about that towards the other, race, the other races, but towards us people, they're talking about that, calling people transgendered and stuff like that, which is offensive. Yes, it
Which
is.
is offensive. Yes, this kind of is offensive because this person have a like a stronger, a bigger, like features. Like she have a more features because these white noses and this chin thing they expect it on black men. You
Yeah.
understand? They expect this kind of features on black men. They don't expect it on a black woman. They expect the black woman to be have a little bit like the wider a feature nose, the white European nose. They expect some black women to look like this, but this is false. Like no, every woman come in different size and different features. I see white European. Have you ever seen a European women? They don't all have straight noses. Some of them have like a bend nose, from the top that look like an oval, like a square. Like not every single woman you see out there have European these kind of features. No, not every woman have that. And I'm
Nobody's
trying to
perfect.
no, nobody's perfect. Nobody's gonna have that kind of features that I dreamed of because society make they put people how a woman's supposed to look like, which that's false. No woman's supposed to look like that. Everyone is very different in their own different form. You have a woman that is big, you have a woman that is fat, you have a woman that is skinny petite, you have a woman that's big bone, you have a woman that's this and this and that. People are different ways. And I hate when people keep saying that, oh, women should should be this type of way. It's like no, that's what society make you think. That's not what it is in reality. In reality, when you go into Snapchat, you go in a filter, what do you see? Automatically you have a lot of this kind of paint in your face, fake lashes and everything. Every single time I open my TikTok and I'm trying to post my real face and my all flaws, for some reason, all about it, poof, I see like filter in my damn face that I didn't click. I didn't click no damn filter. I clicked the real thing. It just automatically is picking, powders and all shit on your face. I
And
didn't.
that's what's causing insecurity in people.
Yeah, that's what caused insecurity issue in this type of place, and it's kind of insulting because it's like, you know, society wants you to look this way, but out of reality, it's like no, you don't look. They'll expect women to have like really, really, really like skinny waist. It's like no, that's not reality. Real women do not look like that. There's one who's thick. They have especially from the black community, like black features. They have a big tits, big booty, bigger hips. That is real. That is true. And they feel like that's not like clearly the pictures. Like they want you to look this type of way. That's how society wants you to look like. That's how men view women. But it's not factual. Like no. There's no women who look that skinny of a waist. There's no woman who have like this, like, straight nose or wide eyes or long silky hair. No, it's not factual. No woman looks like that. That's why God create women so differently in their own unique ways. No woman's gonna. How do you think God make women with different hair, kinky hair? Why is God making this woman straight hair? If God wanted everybody to be the same way, He would have.
He
But
would have.
He made people differently, and I don't understand why society playing this role. But I kind of blame a consumer because y'all put yourself in that position. Because why would you accept something like that? It's us as consumer. We swallow that shit. We consumer. We enjoy that shit. That something not supposed to enjoy. And then when you turn around and you feel like, oh, why don't look like me? Or why don't this? Or why don't do that? Because you accept shit like this. You accept things like you accept things in your area. That's your fault. You consume that. You're the consumer. You accept things like that in your position. What did you not expect? Us as people, y'all see things, y'all make it think like, and then you turn around like, no, we don't all look like, because you don't. That's not God create people.
They
I'm
judge
not putting
people.
my religion. I'm not putting my religion on other people. I'm not putting that. That I believe in God. I don't give a damn what y'all believe in. Y'all can believe in Titanic. I believe in the demon. That's you guys. I'm not telling. I'm not putting my Christian out in anybody. There's are people who believe in God. That's what I believe in. I believe in God. You could believe in Santeria. You can believe in voodoo. That's you. I'm not judging to people what they believe in. That's what you believe in. But what I believe in is God. And I feel like me as a Christian woman, I feel like God put people so differently. It's like it's like if we were wrong, then we wouldn't be in this earth. We wouldn't be how we are. We wouldn't have like afro hair. We wouldn't have all straight hair or whatever it is. if God put us so differently. It's like there's no such thing as perfect. There's no, like, we are not perfect. You still, there's people who steal. There's pretty girls who steal. There's ugly people who steal. There's people who does the most ironic, craziest shit. We're all not perfect in different forms.
Right.
We all steal. It feel like, let's be honest, every single time we look at a channel, they feel like all black people from that community still, do drugs and this and everything. But in society, from other people news, you see that there's white, Latino, Asian, Hispanic still too. Don't be too shocked.
And the crazy thing is, they think that every race, like when they come across every other black person, like every other black woman in general, they come across every other black woman at fast food or somewhere, or they're working retail. They're thinking that the black woman is going to be nasty. But in reality, it's niceness.
It's niceness. It's nice to expect. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that, but because a lot of people do expect that. It's like that. That's why a lot of people don't hire people, because that's what that's what the what do they call that? The stereotype of black women of being rude, nasty, disgusting. But when you go to different facility and different companies and different stuff, it's not 100% true. So it's like, you know what I hate the most? It's like,
what?
Some black men, especially in this industry, they sometimes, like, I'm not saying for all black men, for some black men, they portray shit like this. Because let's be completely honest, if black men came forward, they make it seem like, oh, black women are shit, that's why they black women. Black women, they yell, they're loud, they're this and that, they're this and that. And from reality, it's not 100% true. We have different races from different people that's rude and disgusting. So basically you accept that shit from Latino women, but from a black woman, when a black woman do it, oh, it's disgusting, it's nasty, it's just disgusting, most nastiest thing in the world. But when a Latino or Asian woman, they're always spicy. It's sexy. It's something, to drill on. But when this Latino woman is stabbing and shit on, it's sexy to you? That makes exactly no sense. It's insulting for you to put that kind of stuff out there. Because it's kind of different, because is it because she's black, or what is going on? What is going on? Because why would you like that kind of disgusting rhetoric, disgusting kind of attitude in somebody else's than your own? Because when we do it, oh, it's nasty. But when that person do it, oh, it's spicy, sexy. I don't understand. Because I've seen it in real life. I've seen that shit happen all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw that shit happen all the time. Because that day, because I was going to a Haitian restaurant that I always go to. It's in Hallandale. Like, I will go there and go to this Haitian restaurant. And so this dark-skinned Haitian man, even our community, and I will come inside. Me and this Haitian, he owned this restaurant. There was this customer. He's a Haitian man. And I came to greet him and this and that with my food there. So basically, out of no reason at all, he came to me and said he looked at our car. It was a light-skinned woman. She was very beautiful, by the way. She was very beautiful, light-skinned woman. She was natural beauty. She was very pretty. She has some makeup on, but she was beautiful. And he said, she's so pretty and natural and everything. She was just tapping on the car, like he was just tapping on it. He said, oh, every single where I go, every single where I go, light skin or white women always come to me saying I'm beautiful. They love my chocolate dark skin because all light skinned women always come to me. And I don't know if that's a reach or everything. Me and the owner and the other people that I was looking at, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, what does that do any topic? Who cares? If that comes to you, why do you have to put that shit out here? So I'm gonna make you guys watch this video before I go. So yeah, I'll make you guys watch this video and because we just talk about different things, but I'm gonna make you guys watch this video about the Jackson on what the other girls reacting to and stuff like that. So yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I had to gather myself. So apparently you aren't able to gather yourself, so I'm going to have to do it for you. So what happened is you didn't finish watching the YouTube video that you took this information from, just like you didn't finish getting your dreads redone. And with all the articles out there that are talking about this online and everywhere, and even with the ones that people will read them for you, you still didn't finish watching the YouTube video. So therefore you didn't know that a trans woman was not involved and the woman is actually a cisgender woman. Dummy. So now, your non-finished dreaded ass has over 1,000 comments of people signing on to your hatred for our community, towards others' hatred towards our community, because none of them followed the research. They just went to you, just like you got your news from TikTok and just ran with it. You didn't even look for it or anything else like that. You just ran with it, like asinine. You are in absolutely no position whatsoever to talk about any woman having a big back or being brolic. Instead of that green screen, you should have had mirrors. You jump on a bandwagon of blaming my community for something, blaming someone that you think is of my community, who is not even of our community, who ain't got nothing to do with us. They belong to you. So now what happens to that photo that you put alongside that woman? That person is in danger now. So you are an accomplice to anything that may happen to them. And thinking that you're fighting for a cause or you're doing something, you're not. What was this, attention? Well, you got it now. The obliterated gall and nerve of it all. And please, would y'all stop with the, I don't have nothing against nobody before y'all make your statements. Yes, you do. If you're going to be bold about it, be bold about it. Yes, you don't like us, and we don't care. Just keep our names out your mouth. Like, first off, we're not even on the same level. Instead of sitting around here trying to find a trans woman to pin a murder on, you need to find a trans woman to help you level up. God knows you need assistance. Talking all that trash. How much toilet paper do you go through in a month? You must be keeping that company open. Shit you talk. You owe my community an apology. Meaning.
So we're back here again. Welcome again. So Crystal, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So so what's your input about, you know, what we were talking about, you know, the videos and stuff about the Dominic, what's her, I keep forgetting this young
Dominique Jackson.
Dominique Jackson, yes. I know you guys saw the video, you know, I saw the video that I sent to you guys, and you know, we all have opinions, you know, I said what we have said, you know, and I still believe in my opinion. I believe in both sides. I understand both perspectives of that situation. I'm not gonna take, you know, this side or this side. I understand both of them. I understand where my, you know, my manager was coming from. I understand where, you know, Dominique Jackson was coming from. I'm not gonna take any of their things away. I understand exactly where they were coming from, but I also understand exactly from Dominique Jackson's situation, because it's kind of insulting. You get what I'm saying? I understand that situation. We all talk about the topic already, but we're gonna talk about other topics as well, about, you know, society making, you know, how the beauty standards, society creating beauty standards for women and stuff like that. Because I don't think you remember, Crystal, but it was about the most beautiful woman in the world. I remember the news had made something about that. You know, it was an article about the most beautiful woman in the world. They will put, you know, Beyonce, you know, Bella Hadid, and it was another woman. I forgot her name. They will just say she was the most beautiful woman in the world and this and that's like that. And I'm looking at this kind of stuff. I'm like, what about for dark-skinned women? You know, what about black women? What is the beauty standard for black women? You understand what I'm saying? Because it's kind of because they put in different spectrum. They were all what? They were all light women.
They're light.
They were light. They were white. They were one with pointy nose, you know, skinny mouth, or with long slicky hair. And I'm like, is it for all women? That's all for all women, for all generation. Like black women are supposed to look like that. They're supposed to look white and this and that. And for Beyonce, they feel like because she's Beyonce's a black woman, guess what? She's light. She don't have a too big of a white nose. She have a brown, you know, round eyes. You know, she have beautiful lips. It's how black women supposed to look like.
They did the same way for Zendaya.
Yes, but especially Zendaya. Like, is that how us as black women supposed to look like? Because it's like, I don't know what society think us we're supposed to look like. I have my opinion. I feel that's kind of insulting. But us as consumer, we accept it. You know, you don't do nothing about it. It's the same thing. It's like, remember back in the days when music videos, you all see different women. They were all brown skinned. They were all light. They were all beautiful. They were different videos. Like, let's be honest, we watch all these videos about the love and, what is it about? I forgot the music videos. Uh, y'all remember the old videos, the old hip hop videos? They were
Pretty
all
Girl Rock by Carrie Hilson?
Yes,
Or
bitch. They were all.
yes.
Let's be honest. You see all the brown skins. All of them. They were all different shades. They were not all light. They were not all white. You know. But now this music generation, you see all white women, all light. You will never see. You might just they will put the token little black girl, like this little one black dark brown girl. Like, oh, there she go. This is a black girl right there.
And the
It's like,
crazy thing
what's
is,
going on?
they don't put a lot of dark skinned women like
They don't.
and
They
acting
don't.
or singing.
Yes, they'll put the dark skinned woman probably in the back of the thing, all the way in the back, for them to like to just see them and stuff like that. Because I would never forget, there was a YouTube video. There was a dark skinned girl. She said that she went to a YouTube video. I
Mhm.
don't know which one, but she said that when they were doing a YouTube video, they will put the people the producer will put the dark skin woman in the back. She was dark. She wasn't dark skin, but she was a bright. She was a bright brown skin girl, and she was very 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 beautiful. Her dark skin friend. She was you were beautiful. It's hard not to take them out. Like, you were easy to spot. And they said to them, they said she was a black director. As your own person, the black person was to get your back. This is a black director, and he's a man. He said for the dark skinned girls in Nebraska to go to the back and put the light skin and the white Dominican women in the front. So when they were shooting it, you can barely see them. You understand?
Mhm.
So and when she said that, it makes me feel like it was just disgusting. It was so disgusting because it's like the thing that was the most worstest part is that you have your own people, your own black men that's supposed to have your back. That's supposed to have everything. But guess what? She said that thank God for the other white producer, because there's two. There's the other white producer said, no, come in the front, because he said that not everybody's supposed to be white because everybody has to see different diversity. And then the black person said, no, they gotta be in the back. The black people, the dark people gotta be in there. So the white man had to fight. Fight! Crystal, my friend, remember?
Yeah.
Remember when they said white people are the coon, this and this, that? The white man had to fight for some of the black girls to be in a little bit in the front. That's in the front. And this black producer, so-called pro-black, so support. I'm not saying for all black men. Y'all like to say, oh, we not all. I'm not saying all of y'all. But just so y'all know, also black men, this protect black women. This person is not protecting you. And this is a man this is a white person that want a black woman to be in the front. I'm not saying all white people are perfect. I'm not saying that. But I'm making you guys understand that all skin folk are skin folks. They're not all skin folks. All black people are not like this. Because this is a black director supposed to, make all people feel, the most. Because let me tell you something. When you see, country music and everything, cute music, what do you see? You see their people in the front. Their people always going to be first. But for some damn reason, when it's black people in power, they put the opposite.
And it doesn't matter. Some of those guys.
Exactly. Just like Dickiness Cannon. He always keep putting that rhetoric. Oh, black people need to be together. Or, we have to make generational wealth for black people and this and this and this and this and that. But guess what? You're not doing that. You're creating emotional, racial ambiguous women, babies. So they don't preach what they say. It makes no sense. I don't mind. There's nothing wrong with being interracial. There's nothing wrong with interracial marriage, interracial day. I have no problem. I feel like this is the most beautiful thing. You be interracial marriage. But the
That
thing
is
I
good.
hate what
You have,
people do is you don't preach what you say.
you have to stand by your people. You have to
Exactly.
stand by
Don't
your
say
people.
what you say you're going to do and you don't do it. It's better you close your mouth. You make people take it to illusion. That's disgusting to me. That makes no sense to me. You giving people illusion that, oh, us black people, we come together and this and this and this and that. That makes no sense. You don't preach what you say, sir. That math is not math. That makes no sense. Why say something and you don't do it? I don't mind if he had said that, I want to date whatever woman I want to date, it doesn't matter what race. I would have respected that. But just like ridiculous, whatever it is, and just like Diddy, Carisha and all that shit, wanted to be, the main girl, the main chick and everything. Guess what? He cheated on you with what? With the Asian woman. A Chinese, I think she's Asian or Chinese woman. And he cheated on you with. And Diddy always want to put that rhetoric out there. Oh, I want a big business, black business, and this and that. Guess what Diddy do? Use his black people. Take everything from them. Did not do nothing. So basically, you're doing the same thing what these white folks did. You didn't learn shit. That's why people say you have to be careful who you put in power. Because they get greedy and they don't do what they preach. The same thing with being president. They said just like the same thing like the Biden asked. Saying that, oh, the student loan, we're gonna take that away. Guess what? He didn't do shit. He didn't do nothing. People still paying for their shitly loan. I said that a long time ago. I said Biden's not gonna do shit. He's not gonna take that away. When I was talking to when I was working at my job, when this went, oh, Biden's gonna do that, I said no, he's not. He's not gonna do any of that. But when they came back to me and said that, damn, he didn't do any of that shit, you're right. Of course I was right. Nobody promised they said what they're gonna do. I don't know how the system work and shit like this. I'm gonna have to do more research on this. But people say things just like governor. They said they're gonna take taxes. They're gonna vote taxes. They never did. They raised shit up. It's
They
a
don't
lie.
practice. They
don't practice what they preach. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's for you to vote for them. That's why I'm very skeptical. That's why people hate voting right now. That's why people don't want to vote, because they vote something. It's like it's turned to doodle, turned to hell. Everything rises up. It's like we have to pick poison. We have to pick up poison. So basically, I don't give a damn. So I heard that Biden is gonna vote again to become president. Shit, I'm too much confused. I might vote for his ass. Because he probably meant a little bit what he said, because Trump got us a little bit more job. I'm not, at the same time, I don't care who you vote for, whether it's Biden or Trump. I don't want anybody to make people feel bad because they voted for Trump or they're stupid. They voted for Biden or they're stupid. They're lost. It's who you vote for. No one should, make people feel some type of who they vote for. If you want to vote for that person, you vote for that person. If you want to vote for that person, you vote for that person. No one should make you feel some type of way because you vote for that person. I'm not in that kind of area.
But it's all about what you practice and preach.
Yeah, practice and preach. Exactly. Practice and preach is what people promise. I understand that too. That too. But at the same time, people are not promised shit. It's hard to believe people. People believe everything. People want to do this. People want to do that. They say, oh, I'm going to do this. Just like Diddy ass said. I'm still on Diddy lying ass. Lying to these people, giving them people hopes and dreams, saying, I'm going to give you a record label, this and that. And people are crying and shit. Like, I didn't get nothing. I didn't get 1 cent. You promised me this. You promised me that. You didn't promise nothing. You basically the same crappy shit as these whitewashed producers, people who promise them shit and they do nothing. You the same thing as them. Why the fuck would I go back to a person that have history of doing the exact same fuckery again? Not paying their employees, not paying their musician, not doing nothing that he promised them, taking all their shit. Guess who's getting their money? all his children. They're getting their wealth. They're getting everything. His children are getting it. They're not getting shit.
Ridiculous. The people
Their
that's
children,
promised don't
the
get nothing.
people who put generational wealth for their kids are not eating, but yours are. They're eating off their shit that they put for their children, but they're eating after your ass. So I feel no ways for people who did not do no damn fucking research on any of these producers and shit, and continue doing the same level of shit, and feel like we're supposed to feel bad. No, that's why it's very important to read contract too, to read everything, to do history on everybody. That is your job. Sometimes you have to put your feeling aside. You know, sometimes you be overhyped and over happy, and you automatically just sign things. And then when about a few months or 2 weeks later, shit start breaking loose, and you want to be out of your contract because you cannot do what you want to do.
Yeah, your hope goes down.
Your hopes go down. Your hopes go down. So I'm happy. I don't want to sign. I don't want to suck anybody's dick or anybody else's thing because they give you them hopes and dreams and shit. Like, but you have to suck somebody's dick to get your way up. That makes no sense. I'm not sucking nobody's dick. I'm gonna get my ways on my way on my own. I'm my own.
Exactly.
I'm my own woman. You know, I remember I was talking about in my other YouTube channel. I said it is better that you take it the hard way, the long way, than do it the easy way. And then I feel like some people don't understand what I was saying. That the reason why I said that is because when you go the hard way and you go the long way, you got more success, you got more benefit. Because if everything fall loose, you still have your supporters, you still have your fans, you still have the thing that you work hard for. When you do it the easiest way, you lost shit. You lost a lot of stuff. Let me give you an example. Remember, Kylie Jenner boyfriend, what's his name again? A$AP Rocky.
Yes.
He did the easy way. And guess what? All these damn charges are falling on his ass. People hate him. They send him this and this and that. Take the hard way. Take the long way. Because when you take the long way, things that you work hard for, it will still be there when shit starts falling down. Create your own generational wealth. Don't depend on people to build this shit for you. Build your own shit. Make your own franchise. Make your own stuff. Because if you don't, guess what? Things that you were working hard, you were giving other people to do. You're giving other people generational wealth to do. You're giving people your idea. That's what happened. Create your own place to succeed, to success. Don't give that success to somebody else. That's what I'm trying to say to people. We got all we were talking about. The same thing. I've talked about a lot of things today. We talked about the transgender today. We all talked about body positivity, different body. What society put on pressure for people how to look like. We talk about a lot of things here because we're not just talking about one thing. We're talking about a lot of things that's going on.
Insecurity.
Security. Like a lot.
And how they talk about the most beautiful woman in the world, but not really.
Yeah, not really. Not everybody look like this. Some people look at I'm not, excuse my language. Some people might look at, some men might look at Jenner, whatever her, Hadid, I forgot her name.
Gigi Hadid?
Yeah, Gigi Hadid differently. Some man might not like the way she looks. Like, I don't look at her pretty. Some people might like the other girl that look black with dark skin hair and with dark hair and a little bit pale skin, and she's beautiful. And that's what I'm trying to tell society. Like, not everybody gonna look at that person as beautiful. That's why God creates so different things for different people's eyes. You'll be so surprised. Some people like, why does this hot guy like this girl that look different? In your eyes, she might look ugly, but in his eyes, in his vision, she is the most beautiful girl in this world to him.
He is. It's not about looks. It's about personality.
It's about personality, how this person view, Sometimes it can be about look. I'm not going to take that out. Sometimes it can be about look from other people. It's okay. It's going to be about looks. But I'm just saying how people view beauty and different things is very completely different. You be shocked. You be like, why does this girl like this guy? Why does this guy like this girl? Because the mindset is not the same as your mindset. What you find beauty is to you. What that person find beauty is to other people. I was trying to tell that to somebody, like an ex that I had, and I'm trying to say that she's trying to say to me that, but in society, that's what beauty is. Like, I understand. I'm not gonna say I don't understand what beauty standard is.
Right.
You know, I see what's beautiful, but from society, we in society now, but we in reality. But what people see beauty is a completely different thing. That's what I'm trying to say to people. It's a completely different thing.
And sometimes when they see that kind of beauty, it could be offensive. It could be really offensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because not everybody look like that.
Not everybody look like that. It's kind of offensive. It's true. You make people feel offensive, like I'm supposed to look that way. It's like, no, I'm not looking that. That's not how God created me. That's how I'm not supposed to be, and it's okay. And I also want to talk about this as well. Surgery. I don't mind what the hell you like to do with your body. If you feel like God did not, put you as the way you want it to be, okay, that's you. What I do not like is women bashing women for having surgery. I do not like that. I hate that shit as fuck. If this person wants to change something about them, that's their fault. That's their business. But what I would hate them to do as well is lie about their surgery. I don't like people who lie. Like, coming to me make me think that, oh, bada boom, you have this fucking waist trainer. It makes you make your waist looking 26 inches. That makes no goddamn sense. How you got that so fast? But I'm here with the fucking waist trainer going to gym and shit, and I'm not seeing no goddamn results. I don't like that. That's what I don't like about people who have surgeries and have these businesses and shit and go to under the knife and lie about stuff like that. I don't know. That's one thing I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
I don't mind you having surgery. Whatever you think God did not do perfect on you, you go do that. I don't mind. But what I'm not going to accept from you is you lying to me about
exactly.
what your business did. Like, literally.
That's like a celebrity. A celebrity I used to watch.
Yeah.
She talked about this this juice that could make you lose weight or help you lose weight. And when people saw that, it's like, I'm being charged a lot of money, but this person that's promoting this juice is not drinking it themselves. Like, I think it was a video with Cardi B one time. She was promoting this juice, and it turns out she never drank it.
Wow. Wow, you see? I always promote. That's what I'm always saying. It's like the thing. Let me tell you the most weirdest thing. The thing with the most highest product don't do shit for you. But if you go to the one with the most lowest part with $6 or $5, whatever it is, it make bigger progress, and that is facts.
Exactly.
Like, you went to the one with the most expensive product. All celebrities is doing this or promoting. I'm not saying it work or not, but how do we know that this celebrity is using it day-to-day basis? This person keep having damn surgeries. That's why I'm not like. Y'all selling these fucking tea things. Y'all making it things like, oh, it works. It give you, it makes you lose weight. I'm not saying some teas don't. Yes, there's tea that do. That makes you lose weight. But there's some teas that don't. It's lies. It's false.
It is.
It's expensive as hell, but it's not giving you no goddamn result. But the one that's the least expensive is giving you perfect ass result. Because guess what? It might not be in a fancy, colorful, like pretty retainer, whatever it is. Because let me tell you something, it's always logos. You know how it looks, how presentable it looks. But when you use the damn shit, it don't do nothing. Just like this damn fucking race trainers. It's pretty, it's nice, you can put it on. But when I'm exercising this shit, I'm not seeing no goddamn result.
Exactly.
And I feel like these things is for people. Just be honest. Just be honest. Just be honest. I feel like if you be honest, it's the most amazing thing. Just be honest. I feel like race trainers are for people who have surgeries, getting their body done, and they wear that shit with that to keep that body maintained the way that it looks. Why don't you say that? Because people I see who using that shit is for people who have surgeries. That's the only thing I see this for.
I feel like they use it just to promote and act like they're natural.
Now, no. Yeah, that's how I see it as, just to promote it. But people who don't have fucking bodies like that, who don't have damn surgeries, and you making them feel the illusion that they will have a body like you and go to that damn store and buy that shit and go to the gym every damn goddamn day, and their body, they might lose weight, but their waist are not what like just like your waist. They don't look like that.
Exactly.
So it's a lie.
I feel like society, yes, it's wrong, like lying about surgery. But then again, most times when I'm on dating apps or whatever, guys like to tell me I like girls with big booty, thin, small waist. Like, what? Not everybody look like that.
Not everybody look like that. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what you like. I don't care if you like a girl with a big butt, big waist, this and that. That's what you like. There's a lot of girls, there's a lot of people in the world that they look like that. They're nowadays, you will see them in the street walking around. They do look like that, you know? But I'm just gonna say, don't say that shit in my face, my goddamn face. If you cannot see in my future, I will not look like that, then walk the hell away. Why? I find out most offensive when guys sit down in women's faces, be like, "Oh, I would like women to have a big butt, this and that." It's offensive. Why say that shit in my face? Go somebody else. Go somewhere else that you might see. You may see that have that shit that you vision and picture of. Go to that person, but don't say that shit in my goddamn face. I don't give a damn, because you put that person in security to make them feel like, oh, that person like because I like this. But at the same time, don't make that person get to you because how he want a female to look like. He probably treating that woman that look that his preference like shit. Remember, let's be honest. How many guys, the black guy that say they want the light skinned girl with the good hair, you know, that one that don't shout loud, the one that don't do too much. But guess what? They now baby mamas now. For the black women that always saying, oh, why don't black men love us? And they treating the preference like they queens and shit. I mean, like, look at you around you. They're all baby mamas. They getting beat up, jump up. I'm not condoning no violence, but let's be completely honest. They treat them just like shit, even worse. So basically, all of y'all people that saying, oh, black men treat them the best. No, the fuck they do not. How many people I seen in my face, in my drive-through place, that were dark skinned men, were light skinned, beautiful girls? They treat them like shit, like nothing, yelling at them, calling them the bitch. You are full of shit. So basically, no, they're not.
It doesn't matter what color you are. They still get treated like that.
It doesn't matter. Exactly. You will still get treated like dirt. I hate when black men put that stereotype like, oh, if I would like, I'm gonna treat her good and this and that. No, you don't. No, you won't. You will treat her like garbage. You will treat her like garbage. All the damn people that's their preference, trust me, just sit down, lay down. They will come a baby mama. They'll get their check, but they'll be treated like shit. Call them a bitch. 50 cents. Girlfriend, racially ambiguous, treating her like shit.
Yeah, behind closed doors.
Going to her job and shit, threaten her and everything, put her business out there. So some of y'all black women is better that, especially y'all like to talk when people do not like you. If every single time I go on the internet, y'all always have to say something. If it's just because a black man say I don't like black, just because they're doing that, I don't like black women, I don't like dark skin women, they ugly. For some reason, y'all black women want to respond. Why the fuck you need to respond for?
Stop giving them that power. Stop giving them that power.
Exactly. You giving this person the power and every single thing for them to talk about. Why do that?
But when they're done wrong, when those black men are done wrong, they ask us to defend them. Defend you for what?
Defend you for what? You better go back to your damn preferences. You better tell your preferences to defend you. Y'all like to defend. Y'all like to give them learn. Every single time I go online, y'all give these black men every single chance they get, because when they talk shit about you, they go viral. Because guess what? Because if you respond. Why respond? Because they get amusement out of that. They get a amusement out of that. I'm like, don't you not see? Let me tell you something. If my brother can go right there and say, I hate dark-skinned women, do you know the views he will get? views he will get for saying that. People will come and say, "Oh, you full of shit, black women, this and this, that." Why are you giving that person so much power and attention? That's what he was trying to make you do.
And then there's some of those Beckys that like to overpower it and like to
Yeah.
say, "Yeah, it's right. They're right. They have
Yeah,
good
right, and
views
this
and
and that. And I
stuff."
don't like that shit. And I'm sorry. The most thing I dislike is when, especially when white simp people be like, "Oh, I like dark skinned women. They beautiful." And then you see dark skinned black women going on there. "Oh, I like you too. You're fine white chocolate." Like, I'm not saying for all of them, but majority of them look like simp. Like, they're just simping. That's all they're doing. They're not doing it because they like you. There's some of them don't do it because they do it for views. It's facts.
Some of them are jealous behind closed doors about
Yeah.
you.
You'll never know. You will never know. It's crazy, man. You sit around here thinking, "Oh, this thing." No, you giving people power. Don't give them that power. You giving them strength. Why even waste your time and energy on somebody who's full of shit just to get some quick attention? Will be like 10 or 2 weeks later disappeared, not even relevant. Why give them that attention?
That's true. That is so true.
That relevant don't even matter to them. Trust me, the 2 weeks pass by, they will be so irrelevant. Like, you will not even believe it. The guy that was talking mad shit about black women, he's so irrelevant to me. He's not even popping my damn fab anymore. That's how irrelevant they are. Why give them that energy? That is a waste of my energy. Waste of my source. I could have done better with this energy. You could have done a lot of things. Probably go to the mall, go shopping, go do your effing hair, go do your nails, go shopping with your friend, go eat out. That's what you should do with your energy. But no, for some reason, you give all that energy and souls and all that shit to that damn text because that one black ignorant F says something disgusting about dark-skinned women. That's all you give your energy to an ignorant fuck.
I feel like they do that. They do that just to impress other races, like other races than black people.
But guess what? Them race. Let me tell you something. I always tell people. I said, let me tell you something. If that's the right that you're going, you go ahead. You go impress your race and those kind of race that you like. That's nothing wrong with. That's your business. But let me tell you one goddamn thing. You're still gonna be treated the same way all people see you. You're still black. You are still a blacko. You still blanc. Ou still noir.
Right?
Noir. Haitian, which we all call it. We call it noir. Mean black. Ou noir, monsieur. So basically, you're gonna treat the same way. If you get stopped by the police, you know what they're gonna tell you? F out.
Noam Moon. That's
so
crazy.
You doing the extra shit doesn't make any sense.
Some of them that do the extra stuff. Some of them that do the extra, the most extra, and they like to talk bad about people. Some of them don't even last long in those kind of relationships.
Exactly.
I'm being honest.
Exactly. They don't last. They never last. You like to complain. "Oh, but the princess and my princess and my nana." It's like, no, sweetheart, it will never last. People I know, FBI, like the people from the NBA who do football and all kind of shit, they never last. They guess what? They cheat on their preference. You know what's really effed up to me though? Remember all these people that be saying they cheat on their preference, for some reason end up cheating with the people they lastly hate with a dark skinned girl. I will never forget that football player. You so hate dark skinned people, but no, for some reason you're cheating on her with your preference, and you get with the dark skinned girl, giving her everything. So basically, I don't know what games they playing. So basically, you don't want to see your trophy on your arm. You would like to sleep with her in a back scene, but be with the racially ambiguous on the camera. So that's what it looks like to me.
It's just fake. It's so fake.
It's fake. It's fake. You're giving a fake persona. That makes no sense to me. Fake persona, fake people out there. Change the way you do things. Probably the way you change things, it probably will be perfect for yourself. It's crazy.
It is. It's crazy how people act a certain way and they don't even know how to portray who they are in real life.
Ha! You say that again. Portray in real life. We come to cameras, whole different type of person. Whole different narrative, whole different persona. you don't say what you preach, baby. You don't say what you really wanted to say. So basically, the thing that you say here got make no goddamn sense. That makes no sense.
The girls that are defending those, those guys that talk bad about them,
Yeah,
there's other races that find you beautiful and attractive. Don't
exactly.
worry. Like
Don't
you
waste
just
your energy. There's plenty of people. I'm not saying they're all perfect, but there are different people and different personas that love how you look. Why give a person who don't even like you and even give you a shine of day so much attention? I don't know I don't know what some with black people, with black, especially black women. Why would you give that person a sign of day of your youth or even energy on something? Why even do that? That's a waste of my effing time.
it's crazy. It's
That's a
really
waste of
crazy.
time. Remember, Chris Brown, he's losing some fans right now. You know, some people not fucking with him right now. He used to have the strong fans. I'm not saying he's low down, but some people not fucking with him. He started realizing that. They
It's
really not
it's
fucking
very
with him.
wrong what he did. He make all these light skinned girls, these red boned girls, go in the picture and take a nice picture. But when it
Yes.
comes to taking a picture with him as dark skinned woman, you gotta pay or you gotta do some extra shit. Like that doesn't make
Ha!
any sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. That math ain't mathing to me, sweetheart. And I remember when Tokyo Tony was talking about that, and then Tokyo Tony said that you were colorless as hell, and I believe Tokyo Tony. I'm thinking about this mom was not gonna lie to your ass. And he said that to her, and then the most thing, like, if you know what she was saying was wrong, why even try to your first to admit it? So basically what happened when Tokyo Tony told what happened at the club, he was escorting dark skinned women out, big dark skinned women out the club and this and that. They wanted to sit with him and take a picture with him, have some fun with him. That's their first time giving the joy of time, but no, he wouldn't invite them. He would just invite them light skinned girls, big tits and fine stuff, or Latino girls. So basically, when Tokyo Tony exposed his ass for that shit, and he had the audacity to post a token black girl, dark skinned girl, on a video, just her alone, and then showing people like, oh, you see, there it goes, there it goes. So basically, everything that Tokyo Tony was saying, she was right. It makes you look like a fool when you do that. A whole fool, a whole idiot.
And I like our race, but and I love us black people, but sometimes we do the most craziest shit, the most craziest stupid stuff
Exactly.
that is ridiculous. Like Danny Lay when she was getting hurt by the baby. Some of us people, some of us black women were standing against her. She's still against us. Like why are you helping some of these girls that are like not our like different races, and they treat us like shit when we defend them? It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. It doesn't really make sense.
But me, about the Danny Lay situation, I really do have to. I agree and disagree with you on this Mother Danny Lay situation. Let me tell you why. What happened to Danny Lay and
Mm-hmm.
what the baby did to Danny Lay was disgusting. I would definitely defend, I would definitely be like, that's wrong, that's fucked up. But at the same time, I still won't have like the support, when she's doing something, I'm not gonna support her ass for that. No. She's the same bullshit ass girl that's saying that, oh, if she wanna that trash ass song that she sing, Red Bonus what he like. That she got dragged for that shit, you
Exactly.
know? I'm not supporting you for that stuff. But what I say that was what happened to her was definitely disgusting.
It
I
was
would
disgusting.
definitely be there with her. Like that was disgusting. Like the baby, why would you put her in this type of situation? That was very disgusting. So I will defend her in that one. But any other shit that she's doing, hell no. She can kiss my ass. But the
But
most
when they
fucked up part
defended
about
her,
this, the most effed up part about this, there's a baby that's involved in that shit. That's the most thing I feel bad for. That's all I feel bad in that
the
situation. That
child,
most
yeah,
sweet, beautiful baby. And you see that baby that she have, it looks just like him. Splendid, just like him.
I
Look
feel
just
bad.
like him.
That's a
Tell
beautiful
them
baby.
exactly. A beautiful kid. But guess what? Two ignorant, disgusting ass parents have to get involved in that shit. You know. And a lot of people told Danny Lay that. They told her he shouldn't have been with him. His mother told him, his brother told him, his brother told her, his mama told her mama told her. Like, I don't understand. So many people are telling you shouldn't have been with this guy. Even the baby's mother. Baby's mother told you that. But for some damn reason, you end up being in a hole. But when the thing is trapping you, now you want to get out, and then you're angry and you're upset and you do this and you do that. I don't understand. The man's gonna always embarrass you. Always.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
Don't go back for somebody who disrespects you once. Because if he do that a second time, he will disrespect you again. I don't mind giving people chances, but one chance I'm not gonna give you if he put his hands on you, humiliate you in front of people. I don't give chances for that.
And live stream? Oh no.
Exactly. Live stream embarrass you like that in front of these people? That was embarrassing.
He could have done that in private. He could have done that in private.
Private. He could have done that shit in private. People are insane. People have to warn you twice. Because he warned you. He warned you the first time. He warned you the second time. He warned you the third time. So many times to the point that you keep calling back to the day that he gonna humiliate you. And guess what? You got the humiliation you got.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that he has a lot of money. Yeah, of course. He's a rapper. He makes a lot of money, but all of that don't last long, boo. It don't last long.
No, it don't. Look at him now, struggling and shit to get people to watch his damn thing. Struggling
for people to pay for some tickets, like
goddamn tickets. Look at that. Look what karma gets you. Look what karma really do get you.
That's true. That is so true.
And you know that's really different about this? I remember, if you don't remember, Crystal, there was the baby. Remember that the scene about him in Walmart that killed that young man that asked him for a picture and he shot him?
Yeah.
Remember in the autopsy, they said that he got shot in the back. Remember when he lied and said that, no, I was protecting my family and this and this and this and that? That was a lie. And from the backside, because let me tell you something, if somebody's trying to get you, should you not see the shot from the front, like from the front chest? That means that the person is running from you, he's attacking you. Should you not shoot it from the front?
That is.
But in the autopsy, it's saying that he got shot. He was running away because he saw the gun and everything. He was asking for like a photo. One of his friends confessed, like, no, he was asking for a photo. You lied. And let me tell you, the baby's a fucking liar. He's a huge liar. And he said, but in the autopsy, if you go to the autopsy, go online, you will see that he got shot from the back. And I feel like a lot of karma is coming to him because of that.
Exactly.
Because karma do come to bite, and karma come and collect. Because let's be completely honest, all shit is coming down to him as a drain. It's draining his ass so bad.
And after what he said on Rolling Loud stage, oh no.
Oh
no.
You people not play. They drag his ass like it was no damn tomorrow. They drug his ass if it was no tomorrow.
He could have thought before he said that. He could have thought.
He could have thought before he said that. What kind of shit is that? There's people that support you, that damn effing cloud, the damn effing areas. You don't know if they have HIV or not. They're here supporting you and shit, whether it's woman or man. They probably got that shit from their partner. They didn't even know that they had it.
Exactly.
Them. He nasty as hell for that shit. That was disgusting.
His career would have continued if he didn't say any of that stuff. For real.
His career would have continued. But because his selfishness and his disgusting ass self did that shit. But guess what? Karma came and collect. I always say that to people. I say that to people all the time. Be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Don't think. They say, especially with all these damn things. Like I said, just because you see all these people getting away with murders and shit like that, don't think they're not going to get caught. They're going to get
getting away with murder? Oh my gosh.
Don't think you're going to get. And I always tell people, I always tell people, like, The people you think that's never get caught, trust me, karma come to them. Karma always come, sweetheart.
And you gotta be careful who you trust too.
I'm
sorry.
Be careful. Oh, my Crystal just say something too. Be careful who you trust. But for some reason, y'all also trust all y'all. Oh, I trust this person. Oh, he's my bestest. This and that.
Exactly.
Oh no, things that you do, things that you did, things that you said. Don't think they're not gonna come and collect. They always come and collect. They always come and collect. Especially that boy that died. Remember that 14-year-old boy? I forgot his name. If you can remember it. I don't want to disrespect somebody who died. Remember that back in that 14-year-old boy that died, you know, back in the days when the white people had killed him and this and that. Remember him?
Oh yeah, him definitely.
Yeah, that boy. I forgot his name. I really do apologize if I forgot his name because I have a lot of things that I gotta talk about the topic and stuff like this, and you know, and I will get his name correctly. I might put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen, you know, if I can say it more correctly. Because we're not just talking about any topic right now just to make y'all more engaged and so what's going on. Because I don't want to leave y'all just empty-handed just like that. Because I need to talk about a little bit more topic. But remember when that boy died, he didn't get no justice. You know? The effing white, the raggedy old bitch lied about everything. Then she confessed and she didn't get charged. She confessed. Didn't get no damn charge. It didn't do anything. And she confessed to it. But guess what? Let me tell you how karma is. Karma collects. Her child died from cancer. Her business went down to drain. They had a business. It went down to drain. People would not support them. They lost a lot of money. They had to go on food stamp. The baddest thing is that they had to steal food stamp and all that kind of shit. And a lot of things went back to them. Now this is an old evil bat in the damn thing. They was trying to arrest her. You know that time, but for some effing reason, the system is saying, "Oh, she's old. You know, you don't have to do that." I don't give a goddamn if she's old. I don't give a damn if you're 100. Arrest that old bitch because it make no damn sense.
She killed a 14-year-old boy. His name was Emmett Till.
I think he make that me. He keep your kiss and make that me and this and that. A 14-year-old, ma'am.
His name was Emmett Till. He was very
innocent. Emmett Till. There you go. Thank you, Crystal. This I got my best friend here. Emmett Till. That is that young baby's name. He died innocently, beat down so bad. The fact that like they had to show his mom, and the mom had to open the casket to make them show what this mother effers did to his kid. But guess what? Karma came and collect that shit.
Exactly.
Your kid died. You lost your business. You're old bitch. You got nothing going on for yourself. A lot of things going wrong for you. Your husband died. You lost your house. You lost everything. That baby might not have. That baby, guess what? The lady might not get. The baby didn't get the justice that she needed, but he get the justice that he wanted. That little bitch lost everything. Karma. I said, be careful how you do things in life. I don't give a damn if you're a serial killer. I don't give a damn who you are. Karma gonna bite you in your ass.
Sometimes you gotta admit what you did wrong. You can't just hide behind closed doors.
Don't hide it. Admit what you did. If you admit the thing that you did, then shit won't happen to you. I always say that to people. Admit what you did.
Like Megan Thee Stallion's so-called best friend. You gotta admit to stuff.
Exactly. That case. Stuff. Guess what, guys? I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell my manager to start doing the case about the Megan Thee Stallion and her friend because they're not opening the case is not open. I'm gonna tell my manager to start posting everything about what the people start hearing about the case, whatever what was going on in the courtroom. I'm gonna tell my manager to start posting that because I didn't want her to post that yet until we have every single thing ready. But I feel like everybody's posting about it now, so I feel like it's safe for me to post now. So I'm gonna make her do her research and everything to start posting clips and little evidence what's going on in the courtroom behind the scene in the courtroom. And I'm gonna bring my friend. I'm gonna since my Crystal best friend is here, I might bring her back, for she can come and talk about, what's going on and this and that. But we're not gonna talk about the Megan case right now and what was going on. We might talk about it in another, video. I don't know when. We might. but it's not going to be today. But we will talk about it. We don't know when that's going to be, but we will talk deep things about it. But right now, we're gonna leave that thing sealed. Trust me, there's a lot of shit, juicy thing that's going on. Trust me, we will be talking about it, but just not today. Right now, something else. Something else, too juicy, but we can't talk about it. I don't want this video to be too long. But that's what I want to talk to you guys about, and I hope you guys, take a learn for what we said. Nobody's perfect. We're not saying everybody's supposed to be perfect, but we have good and bad in every single bite apple. We understand that, but we had to give our opinion. If you don't agree with what we had to say, it's okay, and you can write down below what you disagree or agree with. It's okay. We all have space to speak and say what's wrong or right, but we kept it respectfully. We don't disrespect any kind of community. We gave our opinion with respect. And I'm gonna leave that with this. Yeah, if I see any hate comments in anything, trust me, I will definitely block your ass. I don't give a damn no more. I really don't give a damn. Trust me, I really don't. You can unfollow. That's the thing that's called unfollow. If you want to unfollow, you can do. You can subscribe and subscribe. It's free, sweetheart. You don't have to pay.
If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Don't say it at all. Just like she said, like my friend said, y'all have to say it at all. If you want to say something that's professional, if you want to say something like you will disagree, say it with the most respectful way. Can say what you want to say, but say in a respectful way. Don't say the most ugliest way, because you will be blocked. That shit will never be seen. That's all I have to say. And I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me, and thank you for my best friend, Crystal, because she's always there for me, when nobody else is, but she was always there for me when I didn't have anybody. And she came in and said, I will do it, and I didn't ask her, I was struggling to get people to come in to speak, to pitch in the corners, and people won't come. And she said, I will do it for you. I don't mind supporting you. And she came out her way and supported me. And I did not ask for that, but she went her way and did that for me. And I want to say to you, Crystal, I thank you so much in the bottom of my heart. You as a sister, I want to say thank you to you. I love you so much. This is my love for her, because I couldn't ask a better friend than that, because she supported me when nobody else couldn't. And it's okay that people was busy, but she was my number one who supported me, and I couldn't ask for a better friend than that. And I want to say thank you to her. This happiness going to her. So thank you guys for supporting me, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, welcome to Melly Got Some Tea, and Melly Got Some Tea. Say goodbye. Bye. Bye.